Morning, good morning, good morning. This is Ryan with Stoic Mindset Trading. How are you all doing today? Did my morning walk, it was great. Had my breakfast, looking at the market. Getting adjusted with what's going on. A little bit of a pullback here. Let's see how nice little run up. Start running my drawings. See on the 1 minute here we had some extension above the zero. Got up to this point here and it's been breaking back down. Look at the 5 minute as well. 5 minutes been very strong. But extension trying to break back down. My trading style, I like to get little bites out of the market. I'm not a greedy guy. It's for little bites and go. Don't care about doing a whole lot. I'm just trying to watch it and seeing what it wants to do. We had a short taking a little bite out of this. And drop down. Last couple seconds of this 1 minute candle, so I'm gonna wait. But I do like when I see these here on the 1 minute it's showing short, on the 5 minutes crossed over the line showing short as well. Be very careful for the pullback. So my order missed that one. This is exactly what I saw right here and I missed it. So I got a quick 360 out of that. Hopefully you all saw that one pop up. That was a really good one right there. And all I did was I saw the pullback. I was trying to get it up here. I wanted to get up here and ride it further down to about this range. Couldn't get where I wanted, so I just snatched a little bit of a pullback here. So I set my order in on a short right around here to go back down and just grabbed it and got out. I don't want to hold on to it, you know? Not being greedy at all. I want to grab on a couple bucks and get out. What made me feel very confident in it was this here. well, up here was a good point, but it broke down below my blue line's below my orange line, and it's been extended over top of the zero. Whenever I see this, this is a good indicator that I have a nice little range down that I can play with. And it broke right around here and got a continuation. Then we broke through a resistance line because it was coming down here and bouncing, coming up, bouncing. And I here broke through. So again, that's another confirmation of the short. Then on my 5 minute, I'm seeing the same similar thing. I'm seeing that break. So this is all indicator of a short. So I like when I see these. All right, let's grab another 300 on another one. I'm not sure if you'll, that one you're not going to see. For some reason, it only shows on one of the accounts on here. So, but you heard it. Another quick take on the market. On that one there, let me show you what I took. Short from right here. So basically it's coming down. I don't know where the bottom's going to be, but I do know it's going to bounce back up and then come back down. So what I did was, when it was down in here, I put an order on a short here. It bounced up, grabbed, and came back down. I took my quick profits and ran. So right now I'm seeing on this 1 minute it's trying to cross over, extended down here, trying to cross over. See what it says on the 5 minute. Still crossing down on the 5 minute. In 1 minute trying to cross back up. So this one I'm not too sure about. They tried to come back up and it like it rejected that. Did not like that at all. So I'm just watching and seeing where I want to get my entry at. For right now, I see the shorts down to this point here, so I'm getting close to where I would want to be done with it anyway. Another thing I look at too, whenever I see, let me show on the 5 minute, when I see a big gap between the orange line and the orange line and the blue line, they want to be closer together. They want to like this. This is where they want to be. So when you see a big gap, this also gives you a sign of reversal. So this big gap here shows the impossible sign of reversal going back to long. And you compare it to the 1 minute, you have a crossover in the 1 minute. So it indicates this could end up going back to being a long and kind of running back up, especially because we got down here in this range here. So again, I'm going to just watch it, because this right here can easily fall down and run back down, run continuation downwards. When you're trading, don't get greedy. Take your bites and get out. And make sure your stop losses are set properly. Right now my stop loss is set 30 ticks. Actually needs to be higher. So now we're getting up to 18 on the ATR. So that puts me at 40 ticks. I like my ATR to be between 15 and 20 typically. When it gets a little bit higher than that, I'm not a huge fan of those numbers. I like clean, smooth direction as well. I don't like the iffiness. And right now I feel like it's being iffy. I want to see it break over this area though. I want to see it make a decision outside of this box to make me feel comfortable with where it wants to go. Looks like it wants to go down. Five minutes showing short, 1 minute showing that it's resisting the short. Easy reversals on long based on the 1 minute because we're getting extended past zero. But I like these little pullback trades. I got an order in at 2031, 22031 actually. Ah, shoot. All right, let me see what happened. I had the trade, I had the order in. I decided to cancel the order. It filled it right before I canceled. So when I decided to cancel it, it filled it, and I lost 125 on that one trade. I've had that happen before. That's always annoying. But I see something good here. This one I won't cancel. I read it properly. I read that trade perfectly, but I just jumped out a little too early. I wanted to reset my order on that trade. And this one here, I got another order and I want to see a pullback, which I am not getting. Man, oh man. Okay, this is a really nice one. These trades here I like a lot. I'm just having a hard time catching them. My orders are not filling. Alright, just got it filled. Finally, something filled just there. Alright, got 150 out of that really quick. Quick little trade on that short. Okay, this I like. Getting some really nice movement here. This is very fast, very crazy movement. You gotta be very careful with these. Yep. So just lost 300 on that one. Yeah. Alright, that was a really quick one there. Let me take my notes on this one because so far all the trades have been good except for that one. That one I just knew was cutting it close with the reversal coming. So I'm going to take notes on that one. That was the first red trade of the day. Yeah, I think that basically on that one, my ATR was a little too small. I had it set at, excuse me, not ATR, my ticks, my stop loss, I had it set at 30. We're seeing an ATR of 18, which means I should have my stop loss closer to 40 to allow for that little bit of a bounce. I like to have my stop loss set at about double whatever the ATR is. And that one ran down and ran right past my stop loss quickly. So I'm going to jump up to 40 on this account here. And I'm still looking at the shorts. Alright, so that one was really good. Got a quick 150 on that one. Two. Alright, so we got extension down to 1 minute. I'm looking for a nice little run back up is what I would like to see. And the 1 minute showing a run back up. So now I'm looking at a nice little run up. This is what I like here for a run up. This one. You all can't see these right now, but I am. All right, last trade you all missed it. It was on a large account. Did not do well on that last trade at all. I was trying to catch this little run up, but it didn't work. I was trying to catch this little squeeze back up, but it just wants to go down right now. So the trend is your friend, as they say. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. If it's going in a certain direction, just let it go. Find your space and let it go that direction. We're getting into a zone from yesterday that I wanted to chop around at, so I'm going to watch for a little while. Overall, I'm doing really well today, up on all my accounts. was a good one right there. Grabbed a couple $100 on that one. That was a really good one. All right. All right. So far, having a good morning. Only one account. It's not looking pretty. What I'm looking for now is a pullback. Man, something about that one account. It's just not going well at all on that one account. All the accounts today are looking great except for that one. It seems like every trade I take on that one, it just goes bad. It was a great trade, but man, 2 in a row on that one. But I have no complaints about that trade. Both of them match with what I like to see. Could I find a problem with it? Of course, I can find a problem with every trade. But overall, I'm very happy with it. Take a second and write down some of my trades and analyze what I've done so far today before I take any more. This is what I call like my little reset. Sometimes when I'm trading, if I have a bad one or two, I like to kind of think about what I'm doing to make sure I'm on the right path. Because what I've been seeing has been clear. My entry hasn't been the greatest, at least on that one account. The other accounts, they have been great. Going back up to another account, you'll be able to see this one, guys. broke below this line here. So we have a range in this area here. So it's like we got down to this range here and we bounced and we went back up. That's the 5 minute there. Yeah, we were bouncing this little range here. 15. Minute chart, it went up, we went down, came back, bounced into that little range, came way down, broke that range, came back, tested it again. I've seen this before, and then it ticks back off and runs up. I've seen this before. So on the 5 minute, we're still showing down for the short. On 1 minute, it's showing the long. I've messed with these before and I've caught some really good trades in the past. Okay, the ATR is trying to come back down. I'm going to adjust my stop loss a little bit. Five minutes trying to cross over, so we might have a nice little run for a long. I want to see how much of this I can try to eat up. I almost feel like a little bit of a pullback on the 1 minute. So I have an order down here, see if we can kind of grab that. Take a couple bucks on the way up. Not going to be greedy at all. Flat thing in it because I'm in that range. I don't like to trade in that last 15 seconds. A little box, a little bit of chop in this little range here. I like my pullbacks. I'm not liking this one. You know, so it wants to go back down. It does not want to reverse. The trend is your friend. Don't reinvent the wheel. My 1 minute and the 5 minute are both indicating shorts. I'm highly extended on my 5 minute. See right here, zero line here. It's pretty down. So I'm not confident in this trade in terms of what I'm looking for. See it's playing in that box right there. I want to see it break out of that box going either long or short. So I got the crossover on the 1 minute, we'll stick, and then we get the crossover on the 5 minute on the MACD. Alright. So it's gonna be a choppy little moment here. I'm going to end the broadcast. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm probably continue trading offline. But it's a little bit of chop. Who knows how long the chop's going to last. I'm going to call it a day. Well, for broadcasting, but I will continue to trade.